Hey guys, what's going on? It is Woody coming at you again on YouTube. So today was a really good day, and I actually woke up to a message saying that my Ace lease has been completed. As of this week, I had my last truck payment, and it just so happened I was at our terminal this morning, so I actually got my title today. Here it is. Certificate of title for the Freightliner Cascadia. So there it is. I completed a lease purchase here at Prime, and that's it. I mean, my truck is paid off. $100 balloon payment. That's it. No more truck payments. The truck is mine. This is the title right here. My name is on the back, and I just have to take this to the courthouse and get the title transferred into my name. That's it. The truck is mine. Finally. It's been a long few years working towards this, but I'm finally here. The truck is paid off. It's running great right now. I just got it fixed. Everything's good, so I hope it stays that way for a while. That's an extra $700 a week now that will be going towards my bottom line instead of going towards truck payments. So even if I have to spend an extra $200 a week on maintenance, I'm still netting an extra $500 a week. So it's more money in my pocket. It's more freedom. If something happens here at this company, which I don't suspect it will, but if anything happens, I can take the truck anywhere I want. It's my truck. So if you guys have any questions about how I got to where I am, how I completed the lease purchase, if you have any questions about that stuff, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, everybody that congratulated me on Facebook and called me and sent me messages, thank you so much for your support, guys. I know a lot of people have been watching me through this process the past few years. A lot of people know a lot of the things I've been through with this truck, and I just stuck it out. So many people say that doing a lease purchase is impossible. You'll never own the truck. You're paying too much for the truck. You're paying for the truck 3 times. I've heard all the negativity that you could possibly think of the past 5 years. And most of those people who were negative towards me like that, they don't even own a truck. And I still make more money than they do. But yet they will sit there and say, "Oh, you can't do it because I couldn't do it." Or you're just like, they hear a horror story, so they're like, "Oh, it's not going to work. You'll never make it. It's a bad business model," etc., etc. There it is. Fuck you. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you set your mind to something and you make a good business plan, and you know your numbers, you know what your bottom line is, you prepare for maintenance, it can work. Was it hard? Yes. Did I work my ass off? Yes. But once again, certificate of title, the truck is mine. So don't let somebody discourage you from doing what you want to do. Would I recommend doing a lease purchase? No. but it's the option that I had at the time, and so I took it, and I made it what it was. I did the best with what I had, and that's all you can really do. But the only reason anything is impossible is because you quit. If you quit, then yeah, it didn't work. But if you stick with it, eventually it's going to pay off. So there's too many negative people out there, and there's just too little time in this life to give that any mind. So I mean, that's one of the biggest things for me, is just like, whenever somebody would say some negative bullshit, I just brush it off. It doesn't bother me, because they don't know. They don't know how this business model works. They don't know the numbers. They just think, oh, that company's trying to rip you off or whatever. Yes, the company made money. That's what they're in business to do. They're not in business for charity. They're in business to make money. So yes, they made money, but I made money as well. And I have a paid off truck to prove it. So don't let somebody discourage you from doing what you want to do. I mean, you got to be smart about it, but at the same time, you know, whatever your situation is, just stick it out. If it's the only option you have, stick it out and see it through to the end. So I don't know what else to say about that, but I'm really excited because the truck is paid off. It's a really great feeling, and I don't know. I think there's this huge conception out there that it's impossible to complete a lease purchase, when it's really not. You just have to stick with it. There were several times throughout this process where I just wanted to quit and just go be a company driver and not have these headaches, but I saw the light at the end of the tunnel and just went for it. That's all you can do. But the ideal situation would be to pay cash for a truck, but not very many people are going to be able to do something like that. I didn't have great credit when I started this. I do now, because I worked my ass off to fix my credit. But starting out, I didn't have that. So I took the option that was available to me, and I succeeded. So, but all those negative people, where are they at today? They're still negative. They're still not getting to another level, getting to the next level, succeeding in their career, because they're too busy worried about what somebody else is doing. Instead of worrying about what somebody else is doing and trying to correct their behavior, fix your own shit and focus on fixing it. That's about all I have to say about that. I'm kind of rambling, but I really appreciate your guys' support, especially everybody on Facebook that left me a comment today, congratulating me on paying off my truck. It was a huge accomplishment for me, and I hope that everybody that's here at Prime that is on a lease considers this option and realizes that it isn't impossible to do. I know quite a few people personally that have a paid off truck here that they bought from Prime. You may not hear those stories very frequently because the negative people tend to rise to the top. They make the most noise. But there's a lot of good success stories here. And I'm not trying to praise Prime by any means. I'm just saying, dig a little deeper when you're looking for information about this stuff. And feel free to ask me a question. You can send me a private message. How did you do it? What are the numbers like? I may not have time to answer every question, but I will try. So don't be afraid to ask. You may not know how it works, but if you don't ask, you'll never know. So stay safe out there, guys. Give a like to this video, share the video, especially to people who think completing a lease purchase is impossible. Because I did it. I have the proof right here, once again. Certificate of title. So, there's the proof. It is very possible. You just have to be willing to stick with it. So, share the video. Get the word out there. You can do it too. If you're already here, you might as well give it a shot. What do you really have to lose? So, with that being said, stay safe out there, guys. Try not to die.